Hi kids, how are you doing today? Well, today's story that we're bringing you is from Walt Disney and it's about Winnie the Pooh and Tigger too. Let's get into it. Okay. One sunny morning in 100-acre wood, Tigger was bouncing through the forest. Boing, 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 boing. Hoo, 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 he cried happily. It's a terrific day for bouncing. I think I'll drop in all my old pals. Boing, boing, boing. Meanwhile, a little bear named Winnie the Pooh was busy thinking. Think, think, think. The bear of Little Brain said, trying hard to remember what he was thinking then about. Then, bum bum bum, Winnie the Pooh was bounced to the ground. Hello, Pooh. I'm Tigger. T-I-double-G-R. That spells Tigger. Yes, I know, Pooh replied. You've bounced me before. Oh, sorry, pal, apologized Tigger. Well, gotta go. I've got a lot of bouncing to do. Ta-ta for now. And quick as spring, Tigger bounced off. That was Tigger. He was always bouncing in on his friends when they least expected it. Tigger's next stop was Piglet's house, and Piglet certainly wasn't expecting to be. Bum bum bum, bum bum bum, bounce to the ground. Oh, Tigger! Piglet nervously shuddered. You scared me. Scared you? Tigger said. That was just one of my little bounces. It was? Asked Piglet, thinking that bounce he had felt awfully big to him. I am saving my best bounce for old long years, Tigger replied. Hoo 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 hoo, ta-ta. Okay. Meanwhile, Rabbit was busy tending his garden. There now, Rabbit happily announced, everything's perfect. Carrot, lettuce, and pumpkins, all neat and tidy. Oh, but not for long, because just then... Oh, no, Rabbit cried frantically. Stop! Wom, bum, 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 bum. Too late. Rabbit received Tigger's biggest bounce ever. The two rolled and tumbled through Rabbit's garden. Everything was flattened. Hello, Rabbit. I'm Tigger. T-I-double. Oh, please, Rabbit angrily interrupted. Don't spell it. Oh, dear, just look at my garden. Yuck, Tigger said. Kinda messy, isn't it? Messy? Messy? It's ruined, moaned Rabbit. Oh, Tigger, why don't you ever stop bouncing? 'Cause bouncing is what Tiggers do best, he answered. His garden is all messy now for sure. Later, Pooh and Piglet went to Rabbit's house for a special Tigger protest meeting. Order, order, called Rabbit. Tigger is getting too bouncy. It's time we taught him a lesson. Perhaps we should find a way to unbounce him, suggested Piglet. Yes, I agree, Rabbit replied. What do you think, Pooh? Pooh, are you listening? Of course, Pooh replied, waking from a sound of sleep. Oh, but there was some fluff in my ear. Could you repeat that, please? Which part? Asked Rabbit. The part that I didn't hear, of course, answered Pooh. Pooh, whispered Piglet, we are trying to take the bounce out of Tigger. Oh, I've got a splendid idea, Rabbit suddenly announced. We'll take Tigger somewhere he's never been before, and then we'll lose him there. Lose him? Asked Pooh. Oh, don't worry, Rabbit explained. We'll find him again next morning. Mark my words, it'll take the bounce right out of him. So it was agreed, and they would start out the next day. That morning turned out to be a cold and misty one in the 100-acre wood. That mist was so thick that four friends could barely see the ground in front of them. But that didn't slow them down, and that didn't slow down the trigger. Boing, 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 boing. He sprang ahead into the lead. Tigger leaped farther and deeper into the woods. Rabbit thought it was a good time to lose him. Now's our chance, he said to Pooh and Piglet. Quick, over here, hide! Rabbit led two friends inside an old hollow log. Tigger soon realized his friends were no longer behind him. Hey, that's funny, Tigger said. They must be lost. Funny. Hello, Tigger called, bouncing back to look for his missing friends. Hey guys, where are you? Hello. Then Tigger climbed on top of the very place where Pooh, Piglet, and Rabbit were hiding. Hello! He shouted into the log as loud as he could. The hidden friends' ear rang from the noise, but they said nothing. Tigger soon gave up and boinged off in search of his pals. Rabbit cautiously peered out of the log. Hooray! Cheered Rabbit. My splendid idea worked. Come on, let's head for home. Rabbit was certain that everything was working according to the plan. But soon the plan was stopped working. Pooh, Piglet, and Rabbit walked through the woods, but they didn't seem to be getting anywhere. It's funny how everything seems the same like in the mist, Rabbit said. This looks just like the sand pit where we started. And so they tried again, but they ended up right back at the very same pit. Pooh was getting tired. He suspected that sand pit was following them, but the truth was they were lost. They had been walking around in a big circle. Oh, Rabbit, Pooh suggested. How would it be if as soon as we are out of the sight of this old pit, we just try to find it again? Why? Asked Rabbit. We keep looking for home, but we keep finding this pit, Pooh explained. So I thought if we kept looking for this pit, maybe we'd find our home. I don't see much sense in that, Rabbit replied. If I walked away from this pit, then walked back to it, of course I'd find it. I'll prove it to you. Wait here. So Pooh and Piglet waited for Misty Sandpit for Rabbit. And they waited and waited and waited. The two tired friends fell asleep. All the while, Pooh dreamed of his honey pots at home. Grrr, a strange noise startled Piglet. What was that, Pooh? He asked, waking up. My tummy, Pooh explained. It rumbled. I'm hungry, Piglet. Let's go home now. Do you know the way? Asked Piglet. No, answered Pooh, but there are 12 pots of honey in my cupboard, and they have been calling my tummy. They have? Yes, Piglet. I couldn't hear them before because Rabbit was talking. I think I know where they are calling from, Pooh said, helping Piglet out of the sand pit. Come on, we'll just follow my tummy. Pooh and Piglet walked off together into the mist. For a long time, Piglet said nothing because he did not want to interrupt the voices of Pooh's honey pot. Sure enough, The mist soon got thinner and Piglet began to know where he was. When suddenly... let's see what's happening. It was Tigger. Wom bum bum, wom bum bum. He bounced Pooh and Piglet to the ground. Hello there, you two, Tigger cried. Where have you been? We have been trying to find our way back home, explained Pooh. Say, where's old Long Ears? Asked Tigger. You must still be missing in the mist, Pooh said. Well, leave it to me, Tigger declared. I'll go and bounce him right out of there. Ta-ta for now. Oh God, here we go again. So Tigger romped off to find the rabbit. Meanwhile, Rabbit was still wandering around in the cold mist. By now, he was most definitely lost and certainly scared. His frightened mind played tricks on him. Rabbit began to hear noises, strange noises, scary noises. Whoa. Chomp, chomp, chomp. Pooh, Piglet, is that you? Crunch, yelled Rabbit. Croak, croak. What was that? Rabbit cried fearfully. Rabbit, Rabbit, who's there? Help, help! Rabbit screamed, running off in an awful panic. Who should he bump into but wom bum bum, wom bum bum. Hello, Rabbit. Tigger, the Bounce Bunny, cried in surprise. But you're supposed to be lost. Lost? Tigger never get lost. Buddy boy? Tigger cheerfully replied. Never? Rabbit asked sadly. He realized that his splendid plan had not worked at all. Of course, Tigger said. Come on, Rabbit, let's go home. Hoo hoo hoo, hoo hoo hoo. So the two started back. Rabbit was not happy rabbit. He was a tired rabbit, a lost and found rabbit, and why oh why do these things happen to me, Rabbit? But Rabbit had learned his lesson. Never again would he try to change his friends. He was lucky to have them just the way they are. Wow. Well, this was an amazing story, kids. When it comes to friends, never change them. They help you and they tease you, but they're your friends. Hope you enjoyed the story. Well, catch you next time. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Have a good day.
Subscribe our YouTube channel and hit the bell icon. Don't forget to like, comment, and share.